Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Mama June preview. Family devastated over Anna's death. Mama June, family crisis is coming back this summer. The show will return to WAVE on June 14 with 6 all-new episodes. These episodes in the remaining part of Season 6 will focus on Anna Cardwell's final days and how the family coped with losing her. The family was devastated losing Anna and still is today. What else can fans expect to see when the second part of Season 6 airs? Keep reading to find out more. Mama June Shannon and her family faced devastation when June's oldest daughter, Anna Cardwell, passed away after a nearly one-year battle with cancer. People shared an exclusive clip of what's to come in the next 6 emotional episodes. In the clip, Anna tells her family that her tumors have tripled in size. Fans know that Anna was diagnosed with stage 4 adrenal carcinoma in January 2023. Less than a year later, she was gone. In a clip, Mama June is seen saying, "Anna passed away. I would send every last penny just to have her back." More problems arise when it's discovered that Anna never signed papers dictating who would have guardianship over her children. Kylie is going with her father, Michael Cardwell. Caitlyn's future is up in the air as Mama June says she will go to court to try and win custody of her granddaughter. Pumpkin is then seen speaking with Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson and says, "What if Mama gets in front of that judge and she's like, 'You gave up custody of your kids?' I don't know who the hell would grant her full custody of a child." Aside from dealing with the devastating loss of Anna, Mama June and Justin Strudd are having marital issues. She tries to surprise him with a vow renewal ceremony, but he seems to not really appreciate it. They argue more back at their home when Mama June says, "How many times in the last year have I asked you to go to counseling?" Justin screams back at her, "F you in counseling." He then stormed out, slamming the door behind him. Mama June also shared more on TikTok, where she reiterated that the upcoming 6 episodes are going to be very emotional. She shared that they are still hurting and it doesn't get better with time, as some say. She also said that as a family they decided to let fans into their lives more than they ever have before as they say goodbye to Anna. The show will be documenting her final days before her death. The once vibrant and chaotic home of the Shannon family was now shrouded in an overwhelming silence. Every corner, once echoing with laughter, arguments, and the steady hum of life, now felt like a hollow shell. The air was thick with grief, a tangible entity that seemed to seep into the walls and floors, refusing to leave. Anna Chickadee Cardwell had been a beacon of resilience and strength for her family. Her sudden and tragic death left a void that no one knew how to fill. The news had hit them like a freight train, leaving each family member struggling to cope with the magnitude of their loss. June Shannon, known to the world as Mama June, sat in the living room, staring blankly at the family photo album in her lap. Her fingers traced the edges of the pictures, her mind replaying memories like a broken record. The strong matriarch who had faced so many challenges in life now felt broken and helpless. Tears streamed down her face, unchecked and unnoticed, as she whispered, "Why, Anna? Why did you have to leave us?" Pumpkin, Anna's younger sister, sat beside June, her hand gripping her mother's in a silent show of support. She had always looked up to Anna, admiring her tenacity and courage. Now the very thought of a world without her sister felt surreal. Mom Pumpkin finally spoke, her voice barely above a whisper. "We need to be strong for her. She wouldn't want us to fall apart." In the kitchen, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson was busying herself with making Anna's favorite dish, macaroni and cheese. Cooking had always been her way of coping with stress, a way to feel connected to her sister, even in her absence. As she stirred the pot, memories of Anna teaching her the recipe flooded her mind, bringing a bittersweet smile to her face. "I'm gonna make it perfect for you, Anna," she murmured, her voice breaking. Outside, the usually rambunctious and carefree Dodo, June's sister, was uncharacteristically quiet. She sat on the porch, gazing out into the distance, her mind lost in a whirlpool of memories. Anna had been more than a niece to her. She was like a daughter. The pain of her loss was a weight that seemed too heavy to bear. "You were taken too soon, chickadee," Dodo whispered to the wind. We still had so much more to do, so many more memories to make. As the family gathered in the living room, the atmosphere was a mix of sorrow and solidarity. They shared stories of Anna, each tale a testament to her vibrant spirit and unyielding determination. They laughed through their tears, reminiscing about the good times, clinging to the memories that made her so special. June finally found her voice, her grief-laden words resonating with the raw pain of a mother's loss. Anna was the heart of this family. She faced every challenge head-on and never backed down. She loved us fiercely, and we owe it to her to keep moving forward. We need to honor her memory by staying strong and united. Pumpkin nodded, wiping away her tears. She wouldn't want us to be sad forever. She'd want us to live our lives to the fullest, just like she did. Honey Boo Boo, her eyes red and swollen from crying, added, "We'll never forget her. She'll always be with us, in our hearts and in our memories." As the days turned into weeks, the Shannon family slowly began to find a new rhythm. They leaned on each other for support, their shared grief forging an even stronger bond. They found solace in the little things, like cooking Anna's favorite meals, watching her favorite movies, and visiting the places she loved. Each act was a tribute to her life, a way to keep her memory alive. The reality show cameras, usually capturing their every move, were now turned off. The family had chosen to grieve in private, away from the prying eyes of the public. They needed this time to heal, to come to terms with their loss without the added pressure of being in the spotlight. The day of Anna's memorial service arrived, a solemn occasion filled with both sorrow and celebration. Friends and family gathered to pay their respects, sharing stories and memories that painted a vivid picture of a life well lived. June stood at the front, her voice steady despite the tears in her eyes. Anna was a fighter. She faced every challenge with a smile and never let anything bring her down. We will miss her every day, but we will also carry her spirit with us in everything we do. Pumpkin, standing beside her mother, added, "She taught us what it means to be strong, to love unconditionally, and to never give up. We'll honor her by living our lives with the same courage and determination she showed every day." As the service came to an end, the family released balloons into the sky, each one carrying a personal message to Anna. They watched as the balloons drifted higher and higher, disappearing into the clouds. It was a symbolic gesture, a way to say goodbye while keeping her memory alive in their hearts. The days that followed were a mix of good days and bad, moments of laughter interspersed with waves of grief. The Shannon family knew that healing was a long process, one that would take time and patience. But they also knew that they had each other, and that together they could face anything. Anna's death had left an indelible mark on their lives, a loss that would never truly fade. But in the midst of their sorrow, they found strength in their memories, in the love they shared, and in the knowledge that Anna's spirit would always be with them, guiding them through the toughest of times. As they sat together one evening, watching the sunset, June turned to her family and smiled through her tears. "We'll get through this," she said, her voice filled with determination. For Anna. And in that moment, they knew she was right. They would honor Anna's memory by living their lives with the same fierce determination and unyielding love that she had shown every day. They would find a way to move forward, one step at a time, knowing that their beloved chickadee would always be a part of them, forever in their hearts.